This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
Brought to you by the North Law Firm. For car accidents and negligent security cases, call Joe at 239-337-1191. By Crime Stoppers of Southwest Florida. Report crimes and get paid with nobody knowing your identity. 1-800-780-TIPS. And by Lee Health.
Southwest Florida, welcome to Lee Pitts Live. We're so thrilled to be here, coming to you live from the Dunbar Community School. I'm so honored to have a pillar in our community, Michele Hylton-Terry, who just done an outstanding job as the Executive Director of the Fort Myers Community Redevelopment Agency. Let's get this mic up to your mouth.
Okay.
Tell our TV audience, what is the Fort Myers Community Redevelopment Agency?
The Fort Myers Community Redevelopment Agency works in underserved parts of the city, usually the older parts of the city that really need additional help. And so our agency is able to redeploy tax dollars to make improvements and just transform these areas.
When you've been in that position over a year now, what are some things that you're most proud of?
I'm really proud of all the activity that's starting to happen in MLK redevelopment area. We're starting to see new housing projects. There are about 3 on the horizon right now, and we haven't had that in all the time I've been there in the past. So I'm really excited.
High quality housing that's going to be coming on board, and that's going to be the impetus for generating more housing and quality housing, jobs, economic development, and elimination of blight as well. The McCollum Hall, I know you're really excited about it, and we have an upcoming tour that's going to be taking place to cover the history of the African American community. Speak to that, please.
On November 2nd, we are launching the Dunbar Walking Tours app. It's a state of Florida app, and our community, which is it's usually a much bigger city, but we're talking about just the Dunbar community has an app on the state of Florida. And it's going to highlight historic buildings in our community. We're going to have the tour, as you stated, activities at the Dunbar Community School. At McCollum Hall, the developer is going to have renderings and drawings to show us what McCollum Hall is going to be in a year. We're so excited.
Yeah, we're behind the scenes. You know, I'm kind of involved in that a little bit. We're working on having some musical entertainment at the McCollum Hall.
Oh, right, okay.
Right now we're looking to have our local violinist, Lena.
Okay,
and they're playing the violin when we come there, so you'll hear more. I'm telling her she'll hear more about that. Hey, you have so many different things to focus on that I can't expect you to be involved with every piece, but I know you'll get more details on that. But when you told me that was a new, gas station / convenient foods.
Buc-ee's.
Right. Tell our audience about that.
Buc-ee's is a destination. It is a gas station that has 100+ gas pumps, but it's really known for the shopping and for the bathrooms. And apparently they are in the Midwest, and we are pleased to have one here because what that will do for our community is increase our tax base. And as I mentioned before, those dollars come back to the redevelopment agency so we can make improvements in our community, so we can help with McCollum Hall, so we can help with landscape and make it attractive, so we can provide incentives for businesses along the corridor.
That would be in the Martin Luther King CRA area.
That's correct.
Will jobs be created as well?
Oh, absolutely. When you talk about 100+ gas stations, retail that's coming, the construction that's coming for at least 3 housing projects, jobs are coming with them.
And we're talking about the Dr. Martin Luther King CRA area. However, you have your office is very instrumental in a lot of other economic development entities that's taking place. We had, I think it was Krispy Kreme donuts, and right behind there, we have some affordable housing. We have some hotels coming online. Speak to us those things as well.
So the Fort Myers CRA work in CRAs all over the city of Fort Myers. Cleveland Avenue, and what Lee was referring to is a Grand Central project that's bringing 300 brand new market rate apartments, a Krispy Kreme, a fancy car wash. In the downtown, we've got Vantage apartments. It's going to be 16 stories, condo quality apartments. City Walk, that's going to have another 300 units of rental plus a hotel. There are 2 other hotels coming, the Hampton Inn, the Holiday Inn. Downtown is hot. And let me not forget the Luminary that's going to open in 2020.
I know over at your office, I know you and Natalie work very closely together on marketing and getting the word out about a lot of these things. Shout out to you, Natalie. But what's it like to be like at this exciting time in the city when economic development is happening, the tax basis is being flourished? That's all good for the overall economic engine of the city.
It is absolutely great for everyone in the city of Fort Myers is going to benefit from this. And you know, recently Chairwoman Anthony said to me, wow, this is a great time that you're the CRA director, so much is happening. I'm grateful to be a part of it.
Look, this is coming from me, not her. This is, to me, one of the most powerful women in the city of Fort Myers. And I want to emphasize this, not one of the most powerful black women, just one of the most powerful women in the city of Fort Myers. I say not just the one of the most powerful black women, because I want you to also recognize that she is black. And when something positive in our community happens, we want to recognize race then. Don't just recognize race when it's on the negative side. And I always tell people about that, about myself as well. I say, hey, recognize me as being black when you see something positive happen, because you're going to certainly recognize other people as being black when you see something negative happen.
Right, exactly.
Go ahead and add to that.
Well, you know, it's funny because I was just at a training today, and it was active shooter training, and the police officer was talking about how people are walking into Walmarts and shopping malls carrying guns, and they are not noticed. I promise you, if they were black, they would be noticed.
Absolutely.
That's the difference.
Well, you have done so much to our community. I got a surprise for you. I just want you to know that every year, Leapers Live selects various people of the year. It's a big honor. You coming on the heels of maybe 50 other people who've been elected over the years.
Wow.
You join the list now as one of our Persons of the Year. And so what do we have here is the Person of the Year award. It says 2019 Economic Development Person of the Year presented to Michele Hylton-Terry, and they got the A all wrong. We'll get that fixed. For your unwavering effort in leading the city of Fort Myers community redevelopment and creating jobs and economic growth in our underserved communities. And we said it as sweet as we can, but the key word is job creation, economic growth in our underserved communities.
Wow.
Speech.
I am so honored, Lee. I get the weight of this, and I appreciate so much your support. This really means everything to me. You know, what I do is try to improve the areas that need the most help in our city. And with this kind of encouragement, I am motivated. I can do it all.
Now, when I come in your office, I need this to be sitting on that credenza now to be seen, okay?
It will be visible. But, you know, I also want to give a shout out to my staff. I have an amazing staff. Cheryl Thornton, my fiscal manager. Natalie Dunham, who you mentioned before, who has been with the agency for 11 years. She does amazing work. Thank you, Natalie, for your dedication. Frank Amati, who's a redevelopment manager, and Cheryl Ray, who is our office administrator, who keeps me straight. Thank you, guys. You're amazing. We have an amazing CRA commissioners that supports us and allows us to do this work. And I thank you, each and every commissioner, for your support.
And we want you to continue to live up to the high ideas of this award, and I know you'll continue to make me proud. And congratulations to you and all your staff for doing outstanding. And 2020 is just going to be even more exciting.
Absolutely. Can't wait. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. This is Lee Pitts, the host of the award-winning Lee Pitts Live here on Fox 4. We appreciate you watching our show here on our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, clicking below. Let everybody else know that they can subscribe as well. Also, when we're on the air on Fox 4, you can also catch us streaming live at 8:30 a.m. in the morning on fox4now.com. Just click on live and you get us all types of ways at your convenience. That's Lee Pitts Live.